Revelation chapter 15 and verse 1, and it reads, it says, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is the destruction. Verse 2, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that have gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having harps of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, so that glass mingled with fire is how that chariot basically is going to be transparent. You're going to be able to see down upon the earth as the destruction is playing out, as Babylon is being completely judged by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, the elect seeing the fire, seeing the destruction of the wicked. Verse 3, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord power almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Verse 4, Revelation 15 and 4, who shall not fear thee, O Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and glorify thy name? For thou only art holy, for all nations shall come and worship before thee, for thy judgments are made manifest. All right, so the judgments of Babylon the Great will be seen by the remnant, by the elect. Okay, this is what Apostle John saw. He saw the future. He saw the elect gain the victory over the beast. All right, he saw them saved. He saw them in the heavens, giving glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai on those chariots as they were saved from that destruction. Isaiah 51 and verse 4, and it reads, it says, hearken unto me, my people, and give ear unto me, O my nation. For a law shall proceed from me, and I will make my judgment to rest for a light of the people. My righteousness is near, my salvation is gone forth, and my arm shall judge the people. The owl shall wait upon me, and on my arm shall they trust. The power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Isaiah 51 and verse 6, the point. Lift up your eyes to the heavens and look upon the earth beneath. For the heavens shall vanish away like smoke, and the earth shall wax old like a garment, and they that dwell therein shall die in like manner. But my salvation shall be forever, and my righteousness shall not be abolished. All right, because the Lord is going to deliver the elect as promised, man. All right, the Lord willing, we be the ones that take part of the victory. All right, which would be the highest honor, to see the reward of the wicked and the complete destruction of Babylon the Great.
Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Recordings just.
All right. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kapadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation. Hopefully, they got there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh by Shemal Shai. All right, we're GMS Mississippi Camp, and we're going to go into a lesson. All right, don't run out of your wits for a woman. Okay, and this is a lesson inspired by an account. All right, in the book of First Esdras, the 4th chapter. And there was a discussion about what was the strongest. The king, women, drink, but ultimately, strong drink, but ultimately the winner was wisdom, and as we have this wisdom, we have the strongest thing that's in the earth, because it wisdom, okay, as the scriptures say, ordereth all things, and that's something that we being endowed with, the Lord has gifted, his men in this time with wisdom and understanding. And through wisdom, everything else comes in its order, because wisdom pretty much is teaching us how to organize, how to put things in order, how to rule over the flesh, you know. So it's through wisdom that you really get to enjoy, the goodness of Yahweh Shem Shai is through applying wisdom, you know, in every situation. Um, so we got this clip. I know a lot of you brothers and sisters familiar with this movie. He got game, directed by Spike Lee. Came out in the '90s. It was very popular. You had Ray Allen playing this high school basketball star, uh, Jesus Shuttleworth, and Denzel, his father. And it was a real popular movie, good movie, from back in the day. But the brother sent me the clip. We was able to find it on YouTube, and he's giving his son a 101. All right, because he's a famous, say basketball player, is getting ready to go pro, to college, one of them. But he has a lot of fame, a lot of clout, surrounding him, and his father, is giving him the game, what a father, is supposed to do, giving you the game, as he's transitioning, okay, into stardom, so I think I started here. You want to say something before I play it, bro?
No, you got it, brother.
Okay, I'm gonna let it play, and then we'll get into the precepts from there. Um, turn it up.
That's a part of it. That's
Jake, you just like everybody else.
Like everybody else. I ain't like everybody else. Everybody else ain't your father. Everybody else ain't bring you in this world. Everybody else don't care about you, son. Like that girl you running with, you know her? Layla?
Lala.
Lala, you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah, she know you like a book, too. Many a great man, son, they downfall was because of a woman.
Talking about Samson and Delilah.
Yeah, that's right. Him, too. Him, too. You see, I don't cut my hair, right? So you do know.
Was that all of you want to play, bro?
Yeah, that was it, bro. That was pretty much the point.
Okay, come. So yeah, so he's giving his son the game, by the little chick he was dealing with. He was like, yeah, you know her. You see Jay got offended, and he was like, yeah, she know you too. All right, because she there for a come up. But at the end of the day, we at the point now, all right, where uh, dealing with women, that's something that in this world, we looked at as the end all be all. Just having a woman around, a warm body next to you, especially coming from black culture, where the woman is idolized and pedestalized, and that's something that as us become new creatures, that's one of the things we had to shed, just this uncontrolled, that what they call useful lust, because a woman is good, if she's a decent woman, she's good in her order, so that's something we learn, but we gonna get into it. I say, yeah, First Ezra 4:25, and you got it, Yahshua. Then you got to unmute. I don't know.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
you got to unmute. It's all good.
This is First Ezra chapter 4 and verse 25. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes.
Mm-hmm.
Many also
You
have
read verse
perished.
27.
Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women.
God, and that says a lot, man, just in those three scriptures. Because we know a woman is a man's glory, man. The man, he wants to take care of his woman, he wants to take care of his family, and there's definitely nothing wrong with it. But it's the problem comes when that order is broken, when the man starts, following the lead of the woman, and not holding his ground and stabilizing his situation with that woman, man, because he's supposed to be the leader, you know. And once that woman starts like conquering you, basically, you know, by controlling the situation, controlling the household, the decision making, you know, it becomes detrimental, man. Because when you go into First Corinthians, it gives you the order of things with Yahweh Shai being the head of man, the man being the head of woman, and the heaven Father Yahweh being the head of us all, man. And when a man, you know, becomes demoted in his role as a leader, that's like that pretty much brings forth like a short circuit. You know, things not going to function properly. You know, because that order where we're connected to our power, you know, it disrupts that, man. Because the Lord deal within the congregation of men, he don't deal directly with no woman. So when a man starts doing it, he's preparing himself to be destroyed, man. Because as a man, we supposed to be the leaders in the head of our houses, man. And then, you know, when a man is not in control of his emotions, man, he make rash decisions, unwise decisions. It's a lot of men in prison now before making unwise decisions behind a woman. Okay, it's a lot of men in the grave now because of the situation with a woman. Particularly a situation that happened around in my neck of the woods a week ago, where a guy, his old lady was fighting and shit, didn't want to stop fighting, and Jake ended up being the one put to death. You know, and this is what happened when you can't get control or play your role as a man when it comes to your woman, man. And if your woman is unruly and don't want to listen or hearken to your advice, your wisdom, then, you know, she probably need to be put out. Because, you know what I'm saying, a woman would put a man in a bad position, man, whether it's financially, okay, whether it's health risk, okay, whether, you know what I'm saying, it's life-threatening situations. Okay, if she's not willing to hearken, okay, if she's not willing to be orderly, you know, a situation can escalate to something drastic, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got quick precept the brother just put up. Mr. Brother the Hopeful Elect 3, and Brother Yaquab, this Sirach 7:26 is it has thou a wife after thy mind, forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman.
Yeah, you just can't just give yourself over to a woman, man. And I mean, we want women, we have women, you know, but there's always that balance. And what Paul said, it's better to have a wife than to burn, roughly paraphrase. I mean, it'll keep you from, you know what I'm saying, making decisions like committing adultery and everything. But at the end of the day, you still have to govern that relationship, that marriage, that situation, man. Because once you give yourself over to her, it's like having a child running the household in a sense, man. Because a woman has to be governed, man. She has to have stability. Okay, she have to have someone to follow. We see the situations that we see currently, the results when a woman is leading, when it comes to these single parent, single mother household, the product that comes from that, you know, it's not good, man. You got feminine men, feminine little boys, and masculine young ladies. It's called bring a bunch of confusion. Okay, but this is one of the tactics we all know that Esau used, man, to destroy Jacob. And that's another big issue with Eve, man. Eve is always relying on Esau, regardless if that's gonna destroy her household, her family, or whatever, because she's all about herself. And Eve knows that. Esau knows that. So he utilizes her desire to be over a man, her desire to be independent. He give her these particular so-called goodies or necessities where she feel like she's empowered now. But that's nothing but a tactic to destroy the structure of the nation of Israel, man. Because Esau knows that the man is the foundation of the house, and if he can you know, crack up the foundation, he knows it's not going to be stable, and eventually it's going to fall apart. And we see the results.
Come on, bro.
Brother got a precept or something. What's up?
Yeah, any brother had some? I got a couple on the comment board. You can pull Yasha one. You can get Proverbs 31:3, and then jump to 30. You know, but just responding on that previous precept, you know, has thy wife after thy mind. You know, that means as a woman, you know, she respects your authority. You know, she respects your order. You know, and as men, you know, we learn to be leaders of ourselves. You know, it's to because you know brothers are a lot of brothers are head of households, man. You know, so the Lord is grooming us up to be leaders of ourselves. All right, to be disciplined, you know, balanced leaders of ourselves, man, so we can be balanced and disciplined leaders of household. And if a woman, you know, doesn't respect that authority, you know, like brother said, she can put you in a very peculiar predicament, man. You know, following the tune of a woman, you know, following the leadership of a woman, okay, can put you in a very dangerous situation, like the brother said, man, financially, you know, violently, you know, spiritually, you know, it puts you in a very uh crazy ass situation, man. You know, so yeah, man, the woman, all right, because they're not gonna be perfect, okay, but as long as she's moving, you know, to a way that she's helpful to what you got going on. You know, she's not a liability, you know, but as long as she can be some type of asset to what you got going on, you know, you can deal, you know, but that blatant disrespect, that blatant rebellion, because what's going to happen, she's going to listen. I say she's not going to listen in the time when you need her to listen, you know, the most, you know, so yeah, man, just put that out there, but you got it, bro.
This is Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroy kings.
Hmm.
Right?
You got
Because if you give your strength to a woman, your strength gives you what the ability to do things, man, mobily, you know, function, just whatever the case may be. But if you give your strength to a woman, the ability for her to overthrow your opinions or your leadership, you know, with just straight up disrespect. You know, I mean that's gonna destroy a man's image. It's gonna destroy his self-esteem. You know, he's not gonna be able to function properly, man. Because you know, if you just all into a woman and your whole desire is to please her, you know, you're gonna start losing yourself, man. And that woman is gonna start seeing it, and she's gonna start feeding off of it, and she's gonna become like a leech, and she's just gonna bleed you dry, man, with all your money, your time, your emotions, you know, your spiritual just sense, man. She's gonna just take it, trample over it, use and abuse you, and when she sees that she have completely conquered you, she's gonna move to the next one. Because at the end of the day, a woman, she truly desires to be ruled over, man. You know, that's what keeps her. I mean, look at how situated you got particular dates when they treat a woman like, and I'm not saying that you treat a woman completely like shit. I'm not saying that, but when a man just treats his woman like shit, and it seems that he don't give a fuck or care about her, she is unmovable, man. She do not want to leave him. She's gonna be crazy about it. But when you got a cat who his priority is just my woman, my woman, my woman, she tap dance on him, and she started losing respect for him because that's not a masculine presentation when you're constantly doing that kind of stuff to a woman, man. And therefore, that strength of a man that you're supposed to have, she's gonna take that little bit of it, and you're gonna be destroyed, man. You're gonna be a mockery amongst people because they're gonna see how this woman is just using abuse, and we all seen it. So you can't give your strength to a woman, man.
bro. And you can read verse 30 out.
Oh, this is Proverbs 31 and 30. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that fears Yahweh Shem Yahweh shall be praised.
Hmm. Yeah, and
You
that's
got it,
another.
yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. You know, like especially in this society, because this is a society of scam artists, man. You know, everybody you know, got some type of, you know, agenda, you know, some type of selfish agenda, you know, and a lot of women, you know, they'll come play their part, all right, you know, just, you know, to be provided for, you know, or just, you know, to use you as convenience, you know, y'all probably pay bills together. So, you know, you gotta really, you know, always be observative, you know, when dealing, you know, brothers just out there dealing, you might be, you know, moving around a little bit out there, man. Like, you really gotta be observant, you know, because there's a lot of scam artists out there, and they'll play a role, you know, like the brother in Chicago, I believe the brother named Yeromia, and I think you're Maya, if I'm saying it right, Salaki, but yeah, he say like the woman got a lot of women, you know, they have a is like a timer on them, you know, and when that timer go down, they flip, they betray you, you know. So, you know, just be mindful of smooth words. I would say the main thing is to pay attention to actions, you know, because they gonna show you what they are, you know, because you can only pretend. All right, when you pretending, you know, it's always your true you gonna seep out, you know, and if you just operating in your lust, you gonna miss it, you know. 'Cause one thing about it when you're dealing with people, man, you know, is they gonna show you them red flags because that's who they are. You know, they can pretend, and if you just in your lust, you know, you'll miss it. But if you really, you know, observative, you know, you'll see them and move accordingly, man. So, you know, we in the time now to where, hey, you know, brothers, you know, this ain't the time to just be in that Johnny Bravo spirit. You know, they're still operate, you know, off the lust of the eyes. You know, you see something you like, and you know, you keep giving your time and attention, you know, to all these pointless situations, man. So yeah, man, that's a heavy precept. Um, any other brother has some?
I got one.
Okay, what you got, bro?
It's still in Proverbs 12:4.
Proverbs 12:4. I get it real quick. Like I said, you can break it down, bro.
All right.
Um, yeah, this is this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 4. All right, and it says, "A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is a rottenness in his bones."
And
See,
it's
he
just like
said,
when you going throughout the world today, you see certain brothers like you barely see a brother wife as it is, but like they might do certain things, like they might cook for the brothers, they might clean up after their husband, make sure he's straight at the end of the day after a long day of work. You know what I'm saying? That's a virtuous woman. She make his life easier. It's just, like the scripture say, that's supposed to be your helpmeet. That's supposed to be like when you get home, that's your peace, because the world already give you hell. And like the brothers like might be outside looking in, they might know your wife. She got a good reputation with the brother. But then you get these women out here in the world, and like it says, to make it a shame is it's riding in his bones. Like she got a bad reputation. Like I can't, brothers be talking all type of bad about these women out here nowadays. And like, yeah, she ran through, but you don't want that or whatever she might be doing to the brother before he might have came across her. She got a bad reputation. He gonna be bad on his name too.
mm-hmm. Yeah, woman. I got this in the NLT. It says a worthy wife is a crown for a husband. You know, and the crown is like a what? It's an accessory. You know, it's a token, you know, of authority. You know, so a woman that's in order is like a token to a man's authority. You know, and I say we learning how to lead, you know, women with balance. You know, because I say even with that, you know, um, uh, a lot of men, you know, they'll take the stance as I'm the man, and you know, just completely disregard the woman, you know, because really, like when you in a leadership position, you're managing the people that's under you, you know, and you're managing those people that's under you, all right, to put them in the best position to win. Because going back to it, like really, when a man is in his purpose by default take care of the woman. So just think about it. If a man's a truck driver, all right, and let's say his woman, you know, is savvy, all right, with the computer, you know, so she's able to do, you know, marketing and different things for him, and find them lows and find them different jobs. Well, him being on his purpose, which is perfecting his craft as a driver, and her helping him, all right, by default, his purpose is going to take care of the woman, So we really had to, we really are learning, the dynamic of, husband and wife, because in this society, you know, people really move as roommates. You just, what they call it coming up. You just got some in-house box. Like the whole concept of wife and husband has been thrown out the window. It's just really in this society, like I say, just a bunch of roommates. She just convened at the time, he just convened at the time, and but like nah, man, like a husband and wife dynamic supposed to be building, So this is something we learning, So a worthy wife is like a crown for a husband, but a disgraceful woman is like a cancer in his bones, man. And like the brother Yashawan was getting into, man. Like, when your woman out here moving bad, that's why the Lord did us like He did, because here it is. We supposed to be His people, but then we out here wilding with the heathens, So that gave him a bad reputation. You're like, damn, So a woman out there moving reckless, man, like she's an extension of that man, and that could be a disgrace, man. So these are all things we learning, man. We talking and learning. But any brother got something else?
Hey, can we get that Proverbs chapter 31, verses 10, 11, and 12?
Proverbs 31, 10, 11, 12. All right, come on. Let me pull it up.
Okay, you like say that this chapter, man, 10 verses 10 down to I think it's 31. I mean, it's the blueprint of how a woman behavior and her integrity and her ambition to serve her husband, man. How it not only, makes the husband look good and help his businesses flourish, it makes her be, like you say, that crown upon her husband's head, man, but she's a crown worthy of being worn. It shows that she is truly about her household. She's a mother, she's a wife, a servant for her husband, and she's also a manager for his businesses. And there's no shame in none of that.
Oh, you got it, bro. Yasha 1, Proverbs 31, 10.
This is Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband does safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wood and
Right.
flax. Okay.
That was all, bro. Yeah, that was all. But it's just showing, man, that the duties of a woman towards her husband, man, is really like a priceless thing, man. And it's gonna people gonna, she's gonna receive glory behind it. She's gonna get props behind it, if you will, because it's a role that's worthy to be played, man. Because if a woman, especially being with a man of the Lord, and she's playing her role, she's doing what she's supposed to do, that's gonna give her favor in the eyes of the Lord, because she's not hindering that man from doing the work. She's not giving this man like a constant headache because of rebellion and a bunch of bullshit. She's not implementing evil in his life. She's bringing him goodness, man. She's bringing him relaxation. She's being that pillar of rest. He's not going to want to dwell in a corner on the rooftop when he come home. He's going to be glad to come home to her. But these women today, this is considered slavery. Let them tell it. To be serving their husband, to be taking care of the household, to doing the things that a wife should be doing, man. This is frowned upon in the society, man, and it's pushed heavily upon the Israelite women to be this independent woman, be this self-sufficient woman, when that's all a deceitful and a fake and it's farce that's being pushed on them, man, because they're still depending on a man. Is just the enemy, the white man, the Edomites. That's all I had on that, brother.
Okay, done. Let me see. Let me get this real quick. Any brother had some?
Done. I got some, bro.
What you got, bro?
Got Sirach 25:13.
Sirach 5:13.
Done.
All right, let me go. I know the brother. See the brother posted over here. I know he been posted. Okay, now let me go get. Now you can go ahead and pull it up. Y'all should want up in the share.
This is Sirach chapter 25 and verse what verse you say, brother?
13.
25 and 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
Yeah, so we won't any plague but the plague of the mind, man. You know, being head over heels in love, not knowing how to discern, you know, what's good for you, dealing with a woman, you know, let her walk all over you and all this and that shit. Basically let her commit her wickedness towards you. It says, but any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, as the scripture says, in verse 19, says all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. You know, because a woman she'll take this shit further, you know, farther than far when it come down to being wicked, man. You know, and as the brother would say, man, her wickedness can go so far as to get you put in the grave, man, or get you put in prison cell. Can you read 16 down to 19, bro?
God, verse 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changes her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Yeah, so this is what we don't want to have to, you know, a woman can be so wicked that, you know, shit, we rather dwell with a damn you know, it's better to dwell with a ferocious beast, you know, than these beastly women, man, you know, because all, you know, they just, the spirit that's on them is just to vex your spirit, man. You know, they don't want to bring you peace. You know, these, you know, the women outside, the virtuous woman, you know, that anti Proverbs 31. It says it said let the portion, it said a husband should sit among his neighbors, man, and because this woman got a bad reputation, he hear all this shit about her, and then you know, it make him sigh, you know, basically saying that he got a woman that's been taken down through there, because she didn't keep her virtue, you know, she didn't keep herself from the streets, you know. It says let the portion of a sinner fall upon her, because all the shit that she's done, you know, she don't repent, and she don't bring you peace, you know. And hey, how about Shmuel Shah judge this woman for vexing you, man, you know. It said verse 21 is, it said verse 21 says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, desire her not for pleasure. Hey, because it all look, because the shit look good don't mean it's all good, man. Like the brother was saying, hey, it's better to see, look at what she's doing, because that's gonna show the character of the woman, man. Not the act she's put on, because you can only fake this shit for so long.
Mm-hmm. Hey, since you said that, I got a real quick video. It's a little short. It's a joke. You know, it's a little joking video, but it got some truth in it. You know, and this comes from how men, you know, all of us are guilty of operating off their low nature. All right, because you got a thing what you call, you know, post clarity, you know, after sex, you know. So let me play it real quick. All right, you see what they say on the screen. But yeah, I seen this. I like that. But I'm gonna play it real quick, you know, and just to go, because really you can put this precept on the let me see. I thought I just put it up. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, you really can put this precept. This really explains their precept, you know. So let me let it play real quick.
You gonna call me later, right?
Yeah. Hey, what you doing, man? I miss you so much. Like, I really love you. Like, I'm so happy that I married you because there's no other woman like you. Because these motherfucking bitches really be in the way, and there's no one else like you. So,
Yeah, man. That's how it be, man. Like he walked past all them red flags, you know. Hey, to
Yeah.
get off, you know what I'm saying? He missed everything. Then he come back, he's seeing it like damn, you know. But they really show like when you operating in low nature, man. You know, you miss those things, man. You know, so really, you know, like a woman has a purpose beyond, you know, just getting your rocks off, man. You know, that's every woman come with that, you know. So it's like, you know, she has duties and responsibilities outside of it. And when you start operating from their perspective, you know, they narrow down, you know, the type of woman that you would even give attention to, you know. So, yeah, I thought that went with that precept, which I'll read it real quick again. Sirach 25 and 21. Stumble not the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. Okay, which of course, you and your woman, you do your thing, okay, but that shouldn't be the beginning and the end of your decision making when it comes to dealing with a woman. That shouldn't be the deciding factor, you know, just based off pleasure. You know, she should be a mind well instructed. Matter of fact, you can get that in Sirach 26 and 14, Yashua. You can say something, bro?
Yeah, well, I gonna tell him read Sirach 26 and 1 through 3.
26, 1 through 3. Okay, hold on. I just pulled it up then. Hold on. And then we can
And
jump
that
through.
goes to like today, like all this social media. You know, you women be putting themselves out there, and you know, the average they jumping in their inbox because they like what they see. But us
Yeah,
now, like knowing what we know and trying to be men of the Lord, you might look at it and be like, yeah, they look good, but you already know it probably ain't worth you going about your business.
yeah. The chaos that come with it.
Yep.
I,
Yeah.
yeah, the chaos don't be worth it, especially you know after you get your rocks off, man. It'd be a lot, you know, as men, and we men, you know, we be in a situation like, what the hell I'm doing here, goddamn, you know,
Right.
how the hell did I end up over here, goddamn, you know, uh, uh, I got it pulled though. So you said 20, Ciroc 26, 1 through 3 on title one.
Yeah, come, bro.
All right,
It's
I got it. You got it, bro.
it's Sirach chapter 26 verse 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. A virtuous woman rejoices her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace.
Mm.
A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
And come, and you wanna, you don't want, like I said, you don't want no a loud ass woman that can't stop talking. You know, the video you said you did, the Jake killed the wife on the sister's birthday. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
she kept on fucking talking. And you know, he probably got tired of that shit, man. She probably kept on nagging, and they get old. And like the scripture we read, like the blessed is the man that reverses the wife, for should number his days. Man, you don't want a woman just constant on your ass, constantly. That shit get old. It gets old. All right. No guy don't want to come work all day, go to work at 7 o'clock, come home at 5, and your wife nagging. No man want that. No man want that. Hell, a boss on our ass at work. Now you come on to deal with this. So nobody want that. All right. That's all I got, bro. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, you can jump down 14, Bible shop, bro, and read that too.
Verse 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed.
Yep. So a woman, the Lord, like when you kind of, when you experience, certain women that really be for you, man, and, that's about forwarding what you got. They got that discretion, don't mind playing the back. Like scripture say, a silent and loving woman, that's a gift from the Lord, and if a brother don't have women, if you don't, thing is the Lord is preparing you for to be able to handle that gift, So if the Lord, all right, because the Lord, everybody gonna be, we all finna be good, because pretty much the Most High got it set up where He finna arrange a lot of unions in Israel, So the main thing, if you don't have a woman, like the scriptures say, if you have a woman, if you don't have a woman, seek not to be married, because you got the best ways to let it happen. Because when you out here trying to force the course of the river, and like I said, you operating off your low nature, the results are always bad. And we can all attest from experience. When we operate in that fashion, trying to force it, moving off their low nature, and out here desperate, just impulsive, like nah, just wait. The Lord putting you something together. If your brother ain't got a woman, the Lord putting you some things together, man. And He give every needful thing in due season. But and then once you experience a certain type of woman as a man, there's no way you can go backwards, man, and deal with the madness, man. Once you experience peace, there's no way you can go back to the chaos. And like I say, it ain't gonna be perfect. I see, it ain't like on this side it's always gonna come with a flaw and particular things. It's gonna come with some type of hassle with it. It ain't gonna be perfect. But it should be to the point to where it's it makes sense. It makes sense to what you got going on.
Uh,
That was it on it. You want to get that account with Samson, bro, and we can
con,
end it.
Judges 16 verses 15 to verse 20.
Kind of. All right, bro. You got it, Yashua.
I was, that's I'm crazy. You said Judges.
Yeah, Judges 16, starting at verse 15.
Con, down to verse 20.
All right, this is Judges chapter 16 and verse 15. And she said unto him, how canst thou say, I love thee, when thine heart is not with me? Thou hast mocked me these 3 times, and hast not told me wherein thy great strength lieth. And it came to
And
pass.
see, Delilah had been nagging and whining and picking at Samson, trying to find out what his weakness is. She would not let up off of him. She constantly nagging and whining because she had taken a bag, man. She had took that silver from those Philistine lords, man, because they wanted to be able to destroy Samson. They wanted to be able to conquer him. But the strength he had through the spirit of Habashim Yahushua, they couldn't do anything. So what did they do? They sent a woman in. Okay, and it don't have to be an Israelite woman. All these women are potential threats, man. When they coming at a man, because every woman is of a man's glory, regardless of what nation they from, man. Men love women, simply put. But they used a woman because that was their best tactic. Okay, you got it, bro.
Verse 16. And it came to pass, when she pressed him daily with her words and urged him, so that his soul was vexed unto death, that he told her all his heart, and said unto her, there hath not come a razor upon my head, for I have been a Nazarite unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua from my mother's womb. If I be shaven, then my strength will be gone from me, will go from me, and I shall become weak and be like any other man. And
And
when
see, that goes back to Proverbs 31:3, what it say, give not thy strength to a woman. So now Samson done cracked, he done broke and pretty much given her access to his strength. He has given her a way to conquer him, man. You got it, bro.
Yeah, if I can add, because it wasn't the actual hair, that gave him his strength. It was his obedience,
Right.
So she was able to break his obedience to the Most High, and
yeah,
that's all our story. We fell away from obedience, and now we just like any other man. We the sons of God. Like we the princes of the power. Okay, but now we in these positions like every other man because we fell away from our strength. Which was our obedience. To our power, man. Rooted in faith. So. Yeah, man, it's sons of God, man. A goddamn woman, man.
God.
You got it, bro.
and when Delilah saw that he had told her all his heart, she sent and called for the lords of the Philistines, saying, come up this once, for he has showed me all his heart. Then the lords of the Philistines came up unto her and brought money in their hand. And she made him sleep upon her knees, and she called for a man, and she caused him to shave off the 7 locks of his head, and she began to afflict him, and his strength went from him. And she said, the Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And he awoke out of his sleep and said, I will go out as the other time before and shake myself. And he wist not that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua was departed from him.
Right. So like the brother said, it caused disobedience because he didn't supposed to have no razor put upon his head. And so Delilah, being that wicked, conniving female, that woman that he was laying up with, she took a payoff and sold him out and gave him up. Because he was allowing her to have his strength, man. And that's why the scriptures goes into things the 4 times before I learned. Because hey, these type of particular situations are gonna come up again, man. Especially when that charagma start coming around, man. When they start really implementing and pushing that charagma, when they start taking away the necessities and the money collapse, and you can't just physically purchase anything. Okay, when Revelations the 13th chapter coming to full effect, a lot of women are gonna start being in their husband's ears, their man's ears, because of the uncomfort. Okay, because comfort is going to be taken away, and if you fold and let that woman persuade you to taking that charagma, just like the Lord departed from Samson, the Lord is going to depart from that man. Man, he take that charagma, and you're going to be put to death. That's all I had, brother.
You gotta respond like Job. His wife they cursed the Most High and died. He said, bitch, you is tripping. You sound like one of these silly ass hoes out here, man.
Yeah.
You ain't no shit like that. So Joel had the right response, in that situation, in pressure, But yeah, just real quick, man. You can give Micah 75. Like I say we'll end it on that if brothers ain't got nothing else.
This is Micah chapter 7 and verse 5. Trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a guide. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom.
Yep. So, and basically, like we talked about how Samson, he pretty much told Delilah, his heart, so that means that he told her his whole mind. Okay. And as a man, you shouldn't operate like that. See, going back to the matriarch, you so used to being under the authority of your mama that, once you get a woman, you still be kind of submissive, Like if you be in your spirit to be submissive. A lot of men, because they go directly from the authority of their mother, to going and dealing with women in the world, and it be this, this instinct just to be submissive and feel as if you have to tell them, everything. But and it ain't nothing like you hiding things from a woman. It's just as a man, there's certain things that there's certain information that um shouldn't be privy to a woman, because what's she gonna do with it anyway? It's certain things that our woman can't help us with, you know. It's certain
Right.
things that they aid us in, and but it's certain things it ain't no point of telling them. That's why we got Yahweh. First we got the brotherhood, then we got Yahweh Shema Shai, that we can, go to in certain situations, But a lot of men, they still look at the woman as their hero. Like it's Jake's at work, something go wrong. The first person he think about is his woman. I'm like, God damn, you know, like she, like she, a Marvel hero or something, man. It's like, listen, man, as men, there's certain, because even like certain things that we go through, like, because you don't want to transfer certain stress to the woman. So it's like, you ain't gotta let her know every goddamn thing, every situation you had today. Like they can do that with us, because we can absorb that, man, but it ain't meant for you to just speak your whole heart, everything that's on your mind, she know everything that like, nah, because she's of a lesser rank. So it's certain things that,
Right.
she just shouldn't be privy to, and not, like I say, you hiding anything. It's just, it's just not convenient. It's just not it's just not her business. Damn, that's it just ain't her damn business.
Simply put.
Shit, you know. But yeah, that was it. If brothers ain't had nothing else, you good, bro? On your end, Lamont, is everything you want to come out?
Bro. Yeah, that was it.
All right. Well, with that, we pray that you brothers. All right, and you sister was edified once again. We'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutation, hopefully. Shalom.
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 Shalom.